Hello. Hi, Paige and Neve. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our Take 10. Today we are chatting with Josie Copson. Josie is a features and lifestyle writer at Reach. So they are the home of OK Magazine, Notebook Magazine, S Magazine, kind of all of those lovely titles. So I'll just wait for her to join in and then we'll get her in. Here we go. She should be with us any second. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, I'm just going to turn my volume up a little bit. It's very low. 1 second.
Oh, yes.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to see you.
And you. It's so funny meeting for the first time over on Insta Live.
I know. I see you're still working at home at the moment.
Yeah, still in my bedroom.
Bless you. Do you think you'll be going back to the office anytime soon, or?
I don't think we'll go back full time, but I'll definitely make sure I go into the office a few days a week. I don't miss people.
No, yeah, we've come back this week, so this is our second day in.
Oh, I'm jealous.
It's lovely. It's lovely. But it's so nice to have you here. Thanks so much for your time.
No worries.
A little bit about kind of journalism and kind of your career and kind of what brought you to where you are now. So
Yeah.
if we kind of dive straight in, do you want to tell us a little bit about kind of your career and kind of where you started and
Yeah.
came to
Well,
you?
I'll try not to make it sound too much like I'm doing a live reading of my CV. But I went to university and did journalism, media and cultural studies. And then I just basically just went anywhere and everywhere for work experience. Like I was just emailing everybody. And then I got a month at Cosmopolitan. And there I met Jennifer Savin, who's like now one of my best friends. And she was features intern and she was getting promoted to writer because someone else was leaving. And she took me to Yo Sushi and she was like, Josie, you should go in the office and ask for the job. And like she'd known me like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? And then somehow I got the courage. So I'm so shy in those kind of situations.
Yeah.
To walk in and I asked for a job off Forest Store and she was like, ask the deputy editor. And then they let me apply and then it was like another 4 months before I got the job officially. I did it like freelance and then got the job. And then from there, once like the featured intern contract had ran out, okay, had a position as editorial assistant. I went there, then worked my way up. Like it was looking like things would move, like people go off maternity leave and things. So I was managed to go to senior writer, and then just recently we've hubbed, and so now I work for, as well as OK, I work for New and a load of supplements, which I always want to name them, but I worry I'll forget one.
Miss one out.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're very busy then. So what was it that made you want to be a journalist? Had that been something that had always been in kind of your...
Yeah. It's so crazy because like I just ever since I was at even primary school I wanted to be a journalist. I don't even know how I knew what one was. And it's my sister, Abby, also wanted to be a solicitor when she was younger, and that's the job she does as well. So we just both remained strung to it. And I remember like buying an aero bar and writing a feature on if the bubbles really melt in your mouth. And I went and I went to my nan's house and like laminated it so it looked like a magazine. And I think I just really just stuck with it, and like it was just a good idea of like 10-year-old me.
Lovely. Would you say that kind of being a journalist, are there any kind of skills that you think people particularly need, or you need to stand out in some sort of...
I think listening, it's like, because a lot of the job is interviewing people for features and just like really engaging and then hearing what they're saying and asking follow-up questions rather than just having your sheet and just going straight. I think being adaptable, which I kind of struggle with because I really love structure and I love like working my way through a list, but sometimes something happens and you've just got to drop what you're doing and do something else. And so it's just making sure you can do that. Of writing, like if you enjoy it. You went for a second. just loving writing, because that is mainly what it is. And just, I think sometimes you can get in, like, the perks are really nice and fun, but if you're not enjoying what you're doing 9 to 5, then you've got a problem.
That's the thing. You've got to, in a way, you kind of got to live and breathe it, don't you?
Yes,
Really.
and constantly looking out for ideas. Like, I'm always like writing notes to my phone if someone says something that I think could make a good feature. Just always being a little bit switched on, I guess.
Oh, lovely. So, what does your typical day look like? I know obviously we're in lockdown at the moment, so it's not quite normal, but
Yeah.
what do you get up to?
Oh, well, I think it's such a cliche thing to say, but every day is a bit different.
That's
But I guess,
true.
yeah, yes. I'll always come on first and like go through my emails, because I just can't be one of those people who has like 100 emails. I'll literally clear it first thing, and then I'll keep on top of it all day if I can. And then I'll kind of like look around on different websites, different things, see what there's any ideas, anything that I need to be talking about. Then I'll probably, there's always usually an interview coming up, so I might do a bit of research about the person that I'm talking to or the feature that I'm writing. I might be doing the actual interview, and then it's a case like I use Otter to transcribe all my chats.
Okay.
And then I'll go from there and edit it, make it all thinking. Like every day I do some kind of writing. On a Mondays I always do my regulars. And then a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I work on the bigger features. And then on a Friday I do MB 10 things for Notebook magazine.
Okay, cool. So do you have kind of like quite tight deadlines, or?
When I worked at OK, and obviously we were a weekly celebrity magazine, so we constantly had to be keeping up with the news, and it was just like every week you'd start fresh on a Monday and then write the entire magazine in the 5 days, which is really exciting, but it's a lot. Like, so it's like a blank page every single week. But now, because I'm more like features and lifestyle, we can work a little bit ahead, so it's nice that I've got a little bit of cushioning if anything goes wrong or I need to do something else. Then I've got a few days to play with, whereas when I was OK on a weekly, like, you just had to get it done.
So we spoke a little bit about emails there, and I bet your inbox is just completely bonkers.
It's pretty busy.
Yeah, is there anything that kind of makes pictures stand out to you? Are there any kind of, for any brands that are watching this, or kind of, what would your kind of top tips be for a good standout pitch?
I think just being really clear and concise in the subject, and just saying exactly what's in the email, and kind of like what you want from me, and kind of also understanding that we might not necessarily be able to do anything with it now, but that doesn't mean it won't be in the future. And giving me a little bit of time to reply, because sometimes, like, I got an email the other week and it was like within 3 hours they chased for an answer, and then they chased me again the next day, and then again the same day, and it was like 3 times in 24 hours. So just but then I completely understand, because when I email someone, I'm like, come on, reply. It's a real balance, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's very helpful. Thank you. So over the years, so you've interviewed quite a few kind of celebrities and things like that, and experienced a lot. So do you have kind of a standout memory from your career so far?
Well, it's a bit of a, not a celebrity as such, but like when I was at Cosmo, I run an award for like being a breakthrough journalist, and like I'd never won anything in my life. Everybody says that, but I seriously never won anything. Like like whenever I did sports when I was younger, I was always like 3rd, 4th, so I was like, oh my gosh, I made it, this is life changing. And really nothing changed, but I remember like going home that night and just literally sleeping with the award in my bed, like cuddling it.
Yeah.
And I think just that whole time when I was first started working at Cosmo, like, it was just so exciting, and I just did the most mad things for features, like party hopping, like party crashing, trying to become a reality star, going into like spin studios and pretending they were my office, going on a holiday and like becoming a shot girl. Like, it was just like the most mad year of my life, and I'll always just remember that so fondly, and it kind of like ended with that moment at the award ceremony.
Oh, so fun. I don't know how you had the balls to do that.
Me neither. I feel like it was such a good thing to do, like when I was 21.
Yeah,
Like now I'd probably think about it a bit more and be like, oh, what could go wrong here? But then I was just like, literally
do
throw
it.
myself in, see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Have plans for the next year? I know, like, journalism is changing very much, and we're not all together at the moment as like we used to be, and we probably won't be in the same way.
Yeah.
What kind of plans do you have?
Well, I think that at the moment we're very much all doing more digital, which is
Hmm.
really exciting. So I've always like dabbled, but mainly been print, and I'm just loving like learning the new skill. And I think that we're all getting to like write different things than what we do in the magazine as well, which is really fun, and more opinion pieces and things like that, which I really love doing.
Hmm.
And then I think that we're all just really excited to see each other again. Like we're like just every week we like talk about when we can like meet up for our meetings, then
Oh,
come drink afterwards. It's just such like the simple things
yeah.
you miss. And like I swapped teams during this like lockdown, so like, I've only met one person in real life, and I've like seen them like every day on a video call, but never in real life. So I'm really excited to meet them.
And I guess working across all those different titles, you kind of need to be kind of in constant contact with other people, don't you, to work together and
Yes. Yeah, so it would be so nice to put faces to names and stuff, because names faces, like when I'm badgering these people, I'm thinking like they don't even know who I am.
Yeah, such a strange year, but I mean, there's definitely the light at the end of the tunnel now, isn't it?
Yes, it feels exciting now.
Amazing to see kind of how papers and magazines have, pivoted and gone really kind of digital, because it's been a lifeline for me. Like, I love reading. Kind of
Oh, that's really nice to hear.
nice to keep abreast of things, and also just
Yeah.
entertain yourself as well,
We
isn't
were
it?
saying that like as well when we were on OK, like we'll always remember this time when we made the magazines from our literal from my bedroom.
It's amazing though that everyone's been able to do that. You think,
Like I've had so many celebrities on the phone in this very room.
with celebrity interviews, are they mainly on the phone, or do they do Zoom?
Before lockdown, obviously most of them were face to face, and then since then it's been on the phone. But I like you can like say, oh, do you want to do a Zoom? But I just prefer being on the phone. I think I'm quite old school.
Yeah. Oh, it's been so nice to speak to you, Josie. Thank you so much for your
Oh,
time.
I hope I've been helpful.
That was like the perfect take 10. Perfect.
I never described as perfect.
Ah, thank you so much. Have a
Thank you.
lovely
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.